What's good, people? Your boy Trill, Hyyer, Cole. We out here. We're doing a good 15-minute energy burst. Get the money, get the morning started. To get the money, but to get in the flow of just having your body just feeling energized after you waking up. Do my little meditation. I gotta get used to recording right after that because I be not wanting to communicate with anybody or speak aloud, get my thoughts and everything centered, but doing it all together all at once. So now, we're gonna be doing sun salutation A, sun salutation B. I'm gonna be showing modifications. I'll even turn to the side to have the angle shown. I'm gonna be working these angles in the next few weeks to make sure everything is where it needs to be at. Yeah, don't worry about what you see in the background because that's none of your business. Exactly. Alright, so we're gonna be coming to the top of the mat. Ankles and toes are touch. When I say that, your ankles touch obviously, but your toes. We always use 4 corners. So we're gonna be using here, here, 3, where the big toes meet at their joint, the ankle. Plant it into the earth, just like in mountain pose. Shoulders back and down, straight, chin lifted slightly. Deep breath through the nose, out the nose. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Bring yourself in. Inhale, lift halfway to Ardha. You bring your hands to your shins or your knees. Bring yourself halfway to the horizon. Back down, exhale. Gonna bend the knees. Place the hands onto the mat. Some people jump back. We're not gonna do that today because everybody can't do that. We gotta work with what everybody can do. Step back with the right, step back with the left. This first time I'm gonna show the modified version. You're gonna drop to the knees, send the feet long, and hips back to child's pose. Come back to the knees. Send the hips forward, shoulders back and down, raising the gaze. Lower the gaze, come back to the knees, tuck the toes, and raise the hips up to downward dog. Softening the heels. If your heels don't hit the ground, you can slightly move them up, but if you'd like to just give a calf stretch, you can give a slight pedal. Continue to do deep breathing, 5 deep breaths. Still, raise the gaze, step up with the right, step up with the left, bend the knees, making the body straight, vertebrae coming up. And that's just only half. When we do one side, the other side, for the left, that's gonna be 1, and then we're going to sun salutation B. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway to Ardha. Exhale, down. And the knees. Place the hands to the mat, step back with the left, step back with the right. I'm gonna come to the side so you can see it, you know what I'm saying? Coming to the knees. Send the feet long. The hips back to the child's pose. Back to the knees, send the hips forward, shoulders back and down, raising the gaze. Good stretch for this. Down, come back to the knees, tuck the toes and raise the hips to downward dog. Exhaling, 5 deep breaths. And downward dog isn't just being up like this. Push your ears away from your shoulders. I heard some. Push your ears away from your shoulders. You're gonna be pulling up through the hips in the front. Raise the gaze. Step up with the left. Step up with the right. Come to a standing position slowly. Inhale, lift the arms. Now we're going to exhale to a squat with our arms behind us. Swing the arms for chair. Inhale. You can hold. I like to hold here, or immediately fold, slowly straightening the legs, bending over. Inhale halfway to Ardha. Exhale down. B is usually faster, but we're going to slow on the right side. Bend the knees, hands to mat, step back with the right, step back with the left. Knees to mat, feet long. Bring your chest to your mat, swing yourself upward. Lower the gaze, come to the knees, tuck the toes, raise the hips to downward dog. Raise the right leg straight, not anything outward. Keeping the hips straight, raising the legs straight. Step it through. Now we're gonna be putting the left foot at a slight angle, making sure the heels of the right and left align. You're gonna push up with the right. Keeping the back leg as straight as possible, swinging the arms to warrior one. Energy's down. Step back with the right. Knees to mat, feet long, chest to mat, swing yourself upward. Lower the gaze, come to the knees, tuck the toes, raise the hips to downward dog. Raise the left leg, step it through. You're gonna keep the right foot at a slight angle, aligning the heels, hinging at the waist to warrior one. You're gonna feel a good stretch in the lats. Energy's down. Step back with the left. Knees to mat, feet long, chest to mat, swing yourself upward. Lower the gaze, come to the knees, tuck the toes, and raise the hips to downward dog. 5 deep breaths. Raise the gaze, step up with the right, step up with the left, arms behind you in your squat. Exhale, inhale to chair. And we're going to be straightening the legs, bending back over to do the left side. Start with the left side to finish to one. Inhale up halfway. Exhale down. Bend the knees, hands to mat. Step back with the left, step back with the right. Bring your knees to your mat, chest to mat, swing yourself upward. Lower the gaze, come to the knees, tuck the toes, and raise the hips to downward dog. Exhaling back, lifting the left leg, step it through. Bring the right foot at a slight angle, align the heels, and hinge at the waist to warrior one, keeping the shoulders and hips square. Inhale. Exhale, energy's down. Step back with the left, knees to mat. Bring your chest to your mat, swing yourself upward. Lower the gaze, come to the knees, tuck the toes, and raise the hips to downward dog. Raise the right leg and step it through. Align the heels, hinge at the waist to warrior one. Energy's down. Step back with the right, bring your knees to mat, bring your chest to your mat, swing yourself upward. Lower the gaze, come to the knees, tuck the toes, and raise the hips to downward dog. Pushing the ears away from the shoulders, softening the heels as much as possible. Deep breaths. Raise the gaze, step up with the left, step up with the right, arms behind you in a squat. Inhale to chair. Exhale to a standing position. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway to Ardha. Exhale, down. In the knees, hands to mat. Step back with the right. Step back with the left. Bring your knees to your mat, feet long. Bring your hips all the way back. This time we're gonna have a little more fun. To the knees, send your hips forward, shoulders back and down, raising your gaze. Inhale, exhale, lower the gaze. Come to the knees, tuck the toes, and raise the hips to downward dog. Raise the right leg and step it through. Just as we did on the Warrior One before, foot at a slight angle, aligning the right and left heels, pushing with the right leg, coming up forward. Inhale to Warrior One. 3 deep breaths. And inhale, open the chest and hips to the left, bringing the arms to counterbalance for Warrior Two, making your arm align with your right leg. Everything should be in alignment. You can look back and you can look down. Deep breaths. Your knee should be equal with your ankle, not over it. And if your knee isn't as able, you can bring it slightly back, but never over your ankle. We're going to lower the left arm to the left leg, bringing the right arm over our head for reverse warrior. Good stretching of obliques and lats. Energy's back to Warrior Two. Now we're going to bring the right arm on the inside of the right thigh, bringing the left arm over our head for extended side angle. Energy's down. Pivot on the ball of the left foot. Align the left wrist with the right ankle. We're going to send the right arm up, giving a twist for the spine. See, I just did a little pop, you know what I'm saying? Good stomach churner to get things going. Bring the right arm back to the ground. Gonna step back with the right. Bring your knees to the mat, feet long. Hips all the way back to child's pose. Come back to the knees, send the hips forward, shoulders back and down, raising the gaze. Lower the gaze, exhale. Come back to the knees, tuck the toes. And push out to downward dog. Raise the left leg, keeping the hips square. Step it through. Aligning the heels, keeping the right foot at a slight angle. Push with the left foot. Inhale to Warrior One, deep breaths, 3. Making sure your hips and shoulders are square. It's gonna feel like a slight twist, and keep it as square as possible, for this is where the alignment comes in. Inhale, exhale, open the hips and chest to the right. Bringing the arms to counterbalance for Warrior Two. Making sure your knee is aligned with your ankle. Keeping your arm, your toes should be aligned with your fingers. Ankle should be aligned with your foot. Everything is in alignment. Lower the right arm to the right leg. Bringing the left over the head for reverse warrior. Exhale to Warrior Two. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand on the inside of the left thigh. Right arm over the head for extended side angle. Bring the energies down. Rotate on the ball of the right foot. Align the right wrist with the left ankle. Send the left arm up. For a revolve side. Energies down. Step back with the left. Bring your knees to your mat, feet long, and hips all the way back to child's pose. Back to the knees, send the hips forward, shoulders back and down, raising the gaze. Inhale and exhale, lower the gaze. Come back to the knees, tuck the toes, and raise the hips to downward dog. Softening the heels, pushing the ears away from the shoulders, pulling up through the groin. Deep breaths. Raise the gaze, and we're gonna slowly walk the hands, walk the feet in between the hands as much as you can. I know everybody's not able to do so. You're gonna just dangle here, and if you don't want to dangle, you can be more strategic, pulling from the back of the ankles. Yourself in, keeping your legs straight as possible. Inhale, coming up slowly by vertebrae by vertebrae. Exhale to mountain pose, arms behind you, fingers out wide, shoulders back and down, feet planted firmly into the ground. Inhale, lift the arms up. Hands to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shoulders back and down, raising the gaze. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. Good little morning routine to work out, especially on this beautiful Saturday. Get your life right. Get in the flow of things so you can know of things, so you can glow and show things that is within thee to the outside world. That might have been a lot, but we're going to work on all of that. It's your boy Trill. Remember to remain higher and keep getting better every day. Love.